We're gonna be doing this makeup look. I hope you all have a great time with this, so I'll talk to you in just a second. Hey everybody, it's been a bit, so I'm going to kind of just do like a little talking vlog slash makeup video and keep a little bit of whimsy in our lives here, so bear with me. First off, things have been going pretty good. I say that in like the most like trying to not freak out kind of way, but the last couple of days I have not been streaming on Twitch whatsoever, and it's been kind of getting to me. Also, I got this really cool palette from Colourpop. It is the Eclipse Twilight palette. It is so pretty. So we're gonna do like some muted tones today. I did my eyebrows and they're a little different than what I'm normally used to, so I'm like, trying new things kind of scares me a little bit subconsciously. Like, I like trying new things, but my internal brain is like, oh, are you sure about that? So I'm trying to like make myself at least a little more excited to do new things. Isn't it pretty? We're gonna do Proposal in a couple of darker colors, but let's just kind of go off why we haven't been on Twitch. So Twitch, I've been severely slacking. It's been pretty bad to the point of like I lost a lot of engagement, and Twitch is one of those things where you have to constantly be working on it, otherwise it's just not gonna work. You're not gonna make the same amount of money that you will, I guess you could say, because of like people like gift subs, gift other people, and they only tend to like bounce off of that, if that makes sense. But I've been trying to market off of TikTok a little bit more, and it's been helping a little bit, but it's not as much as it used to be. It used to be pretty nice to be like, oh hey, I can like afford groceries off of Twitch and then use my main job, yes, I work a 9 to 5. Technically an 8 to 4:30, but I can use that job to save money and not use it on groceries and use it for other things like trying to support myself in moving, which is another topic, and I am moving, despite, even though Twitch has been kind of like so-and-so. Nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with seeing like, hey, this didn't work out, so we're gonna try different things. It's just, it's not sustainable anymore to have just one job. You now have to have like 2-3 jobs to stay afloat, it seems like nowadays. And it doesn't help that I've been sick for the last week and a half. January was kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. January was probably one of the worst months that I've ever had in a long time. And that's saying a lot. That's saying since like the vid days. If you don't know what the vid days are, think 2021, where everybody had to be like wearing a thing. It was basically that bad. And I was just like, I've not had a bad day like that in a long time. I always say that like, you can't have the good days without the bad days, just like some people will say you can't have the highs without the lows, and sometimes they do get really low. Thank you, my boyfriend's mom, for saying that to my boyfriend to tell me, because that makes a whole lot more sense. And other grand news, yes, my partner and I are doing really well. We're actually going to be moving in together, which is scary, because the last time I moved in with a guy, it was bad news bears. It was bad news bears, trust me. But I've been taking it slow with him, and we've been taking it slow. And by slow, I mean I am so ever so cautiously going, I don't feel comfortable with this. I'm sobbing on the phone, and he's like, it's okay. We're gonna walk through it. I'm like, okay, this happened to me in the past, and I'm trying not to go back into the past moment, and like, you know what I mean? Let's just say we've been trying to work through some trauma, and I'm taking the necessary steps to take care of that myself. Yes, counseling, all that other stuff, I get it, you're gonna say it. Everyone has a different way of going to therapy, and it doesn't have to be talking to a person. Therapy can be involved with books, journaling. It can also be taking yourself outside, touch grass, you know, like, we should be doing that. There's not just one simple way that you have to get therapy. There's millions of things of therapy. I suggest talking to another person, but for me, I've already done that, and I'm too hyper aware of what my situation is. I know what I need to do. It's my brain trying to protect myself, because I've been through that before, and I'm not saying that it's a good idea to do this alone and work on your stuff internally. I think it's helpful to talk to a therapist or counselor. Absolutely do it. In my personal case, I'm reading a shit ton of books, and I'm also actively revisiting trauma so I can go, hey, it's okay this time. It's not going to be the same person. It's not going to be the same situation. It's not going to be the same thing. Take care of yourselves. Before anyone comes at me for that, I had to announce that because most people just think, oh, you have so much trauma, you should like go to therapy first and then think about moving. Doesn't work like that, Susan. You have to conquer that fear. Which is an entire different video I will do about that. And also explain what and why that situation scares the shit out of me, like moving. So moving scares me a lot, and I'm not going to get into all the details because it would be a very extensive video, and it's kind of personal, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to say anything yet, even though that person is in jail. Yes, it's that bad. And I'm not here to say that like my trauma is worse than anyone else's. It's not. I've heard worse than mine, but I will say I'm glad I'm not the person that put this person in jail. Let's just say that. So that story we will talk about another time, preferably when I have the, just when I feel like it's the right time. Because I don't feel like right now would be a good time to talk about that kind of trauma yet. But it does correlate into, because I am moving, and things look similar but they're not the same to the situation, and this person loves the shit out of me compared to the last person I was with, it's a whole different scenario. Yeah. Okay. So I'm done putting on the dark colors, but I might do something a little lighter like this Tense Alliance. I think that would be really cool. It has like a little golden, but I do like the proposal. It does have like that halo looking effect, so I might put some more of that. But I'm gonna experiment a little bit. Before people say like, oh, you should not be worried about moving in with your partner, moving is a huge deal. Even if you've been talking to your partner for a year, 2 years, 3 years, God knows long, it can be terrifying to make new moves and new adjustments. I've been so used to living on my own in this apartment with 2 other people that I'm gonna have to get used to living with 2 other people and my partner in this house. Basically, you're uprooting your whole life, and that can be a huge, huge shift, especially when someone like myself has dealt with a lot of trauma and going through like another situation where I'm moving and it didn't work out several times in the past because these partners were basically not that good for me, or they had bad intentions that I didn't know about, and I didn't take the time to like get to know them. Like, yes, you can get to know someone 3 months after, but how are you guys like living together? It's a lot. It can be a whole shock to your system. Like, there's a new person. This looks familiar. It's scary. It's not. It's also exciting too. Let me put this on really. I know I have like a little mark on my face, but it's because I've been using this little makeup remover pad to kind of like, it's a clean one, but there's eyeshadow powder on it. Whoops. That's how I prevent it from like going everywhere on my face, but it's still gonna be there. Okay, I'm going to kind of like powder this a little bit more so it's not looking too crazy. There we go. Got it. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to tell you guys, is that like I am scared about moving because I had to basically start over several times, and I don't look forward to starting over if that was even a thing, which it's not, because my partner and I have taken all the steps that we possibly could to like see how we mesh. Like we spent a month and we're going to be spending another month like on and off until we get fully moved in, just to kind of like see how we mesh. Because like the first month, you know, when you're there with somebody long distance, if you've ever been in a long distance relationship, things can be kind of like, oh, so this is your lifestyle, okay. And then, you know, you're excited to see them, so it's a little different. But once you kind of get things implemented a little bit more, second, third, so on, you guys kind of get that, hey, like, this person, I kind of know who they are now. Just like, you wait at least like the 3-month rule, 3 months to get to know somebody before like the mask kind of falls off. And my partner has been nothing but kind and been nothing but like supportive, and he can handle my freak out episodes. By freaking out, I just mean like I get so in my head sometimes, and that has a lot to do with like just anxiety and like previous partners and stuff, that it's like, oh, okay, like we kind of know where the root cause of this is and we're fixing it together. And sometimes you need a relationship to get through the other side of the trauma that you're going through. So it's nice to have a partner that is so supportive in listening and actually helping me like find resources to like be a better person as well. Because no one's perfect. We all have our little things and quirks and stuff that make us tick and make us like feel a certain way and stuff. Like everyone has a little bit of trauma, and how you manage it is the more important part. You can be a pretty damaged person, but if you're actively taking the steps to like fix yourself and hold yourself delicately, I think that's pretty good. Alright, so before I go on to the next topic, just want to really iterate that like when I say scared, I'm not terrified. I'm just like a little nervous because it's a big shift for me. Like this is like a huge deal. I've always been living with family for so long. My family has always had my back, especially in cases before, and my friends have always been there as well. The one thing that I just want to say is that like this is a big new chapter for me, and I'm pretty happy that things are actually moving finally. Like I remember, oh my god, it must have been like 4 years ago, it must have been like 3.5-ish years ago roughly. I don't know, I lost track of how many years it's been, but ever since my ex has been in jail, it's been like, oh my god, it's been a lifesaver. It's been like a breath of fresh air that has happened. It must have been like 3.5-ish or 4 years ago that all that stuff went down, but my brother had me protected in every single way. He's like, yeah, you can move right back in, it's okay. And ever since then, I've been just like trying to get up on my feet. I have a stable job. I've done everything I can to like get to where I am right now. So moving for me is like it feels like a weight off my shoulders finally, but also like this is gonna be a little bit of an adjustment, but not so much where I can't take it. Like I'll always have a backup plan. If things don't work out. I've been told that numerous times, but my partner and I, feel pretty confident that, you know, we talked about that before too. And it's not that I don't trust my partner. My partner is amazing, and he's done everything under the sun to like help me feel like this as an easy as possible move. We talk about every little thing that comes across my mind, every little thing that I think about and like what I worry about. He's been nothing but a godsend compared to like the last numerous things that have happened in my life. He also knows that I'm very independent. He knows that I'm like super independent beyond belief, but also love having that quality time and like someone I can share my time with and like just tell every rational fear that I have. And he's like, it's gonna be all right. We're like gonna talk through it. We're gonna work through it. And we always do. So it's been kind of nice to have that reassurance cushion a little bit there, and like a little heart shape right there. But it's like, he's so supportive, and I haven't had that in a very long time. Most partners I've had were very competitious and like would just try to out excel me in numerous ways, or like have had secret partners behind my back and never told me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to save that story for another time though, about the whole ex in jail thing. Because it is a little traumatic, and I don't want to reopen wounds again where I'm like busting my eyes out and stuff, but I think it's a helpful story for other people to kind of like, young girls especially, to hear this, because we are in a digital age and dating and stuff like that can be like really huge. Especially when just like other people do long distance, it can be like sparkly on the outside, but the inside is like decaying, and you're like, oh, that's disgusting. You don't want to go through that. So I just want to teach younger girls about like, or younger teens and adults, that like, yes, you can see them online, but how are they in person? Which my partner and I, we take so many fucking steps to like see each other in person and keep growing our foundation as much as we can. Like, we want pavement, we want cement, not sand as our foundation. Speaking of foundation, I'm using the Morphe one. It's okay. It's like not, you know, top of the world, but it does work. I mean, I think it's nice. Okay. This dot, I've been trying to like tweeze this spot for the longest time, and I got like a little red mark from there because of a stupid small hair that wouldn't go away. But we're gonna let this bake for a little bit, shake and bake, and then do like a whole nother foundation all over thing. Okay. What else has been going on? Okay, so Twitch. Twint. I'm sorry I have not been on for a very long time, but I've been trying really, really hard to focus on that. But it's kind of hard to focus when you've been sick for a solid week and a half, and then, of course, holiday season hits and everything just kind of hits the fan. I've been trying to, like, change it up a little bit, not gonna lie. Like, I do a lot of gaming on Twitch, not really so much anything else, until, like, this year I started going a little bit more top heavy with painting videos and drawing videos, because people seem to like that. People seem to like the whole drawing, painting videos that I do, and I tend to like, oh my god, hang on, this blush is gonna be, I have not done this in a while, hang on. Okay, now that I have my bearings a little bit, yeah, I've been just trying to do more things that I enjoy, not so much, oh, a new game comes out, cool, we're gonna like go on this now and like have it die off in a week. Don't want to do that. I kind of want to like have a game where I'm like, yeah, this is fun, you know, like I enjoy doing this, I'm gonna play it a lot. Sadly, a lot of games are like throwaway games, I feel like, and I don't want my account to be a throwaway stream where you basically just throw away games as soon as like a new one comes out. I just think it's wasteful of my time and wasteful of my money that I work so hard for, and the state that I live in does not provide a lot of money to like sustain, especially nowadays. So I'm kind of like trying to be a little more frugal, a little bit more on the let's save our money as much as we can. Especially when I'm trying to get a car and trying to like get my life a little bit more mobile, a little bit more like that kind of sense. It's just one of those things, you know, like I kind of want to be a little bit more set in stone. And granted, I feel like a lot of people are ahead of me, which is a weird thought, which goes into a whole nother thing that we can talk about. So I'm just trying to find new ways to market without having to split my tongue and get like big kahunas, like melons of some sort, and just jump up and down and twist my tongue like most girls do nowadays, which is kind of weird. To be fair, I don't think it's... Make your money, chica, but... Not gonna lie, a little jealous that you can make money that way, but I'm a little... I don't want to do that. I love the look of a split tongue. I do want bigger cherries myself, but I don't want to be that person that is advertising my Twitch, and I just don't want to be that person that jiggles their stuff for content, or like just do tongue twirly videos. Like, I love a split tongue. I would love to have one myself. I don't know if I have the anatomy for it, but I just think it's a little like... It's not me. For you, it works. Cool. Make that bank. But I feel like a lot of Gooner City is kind of the thing now on Twitch, which is making me very upsetty spaghetti, because it also happens on TikTok too. Which, I get it. Facebook as well. I have to block people as soon as I see that, because it's not me. And I'm just like, this is what you guys are doing? Isn't there any creativity? Like, do people market anymore in an artistic way and not so... that? Granted, I would probably do the same thing too if I had big cherries. I'd be like twirling them around and, you know, sorts of stuff with them. But, you know, I got itty bitties. It's okay. Itty bitty community is okay too. We cool. We have fun. We don't have back pain. It's alright, you know? No offense or anything. I think big kahuna, like, I think big-breasted women are beautiful as well, and I think the anatomy of smaller women are beautiful as well. I just don't find the whole advertising thing like that to be appealing. I think it's a little standoffish, and it kind of puts us other women in a place of, like, not competition, but more so... Like, that's how we see ourselves as? Like, that's how we see the community as? So much for girls girl here, okay. But yeah, like, it's just, it's not how I thought it would be anymore. Granted, I have lived a stage where I did try to do that, and it just didn't work out. Not the whole tongue thing, and like, just more so bouncing up and down, looking a little different, you know, like, I get it. I post pictures on Instagram that are a little, you know, but it's me. It's Photoshop, man. But yeah, I'm just also trying to do videos that I love to do and do things that I love to do, like on Twitch. So, like this new game, My Little Puppy came out. It's a cute little corgi game. I fucking love it. It's adorable. Probably gonna play the shit out of it. Also, like, Call of the Lamb. I feel like I played it the first week and then it just died off, and I'm like, well, I still like the game. I'm still gonna play it. If people want to hang out, they can hang out. So, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a quick transition. I'm back, guys. I just want to put on my extensions and tell you guys a little bit more of, like, some things I've been doing too, besides getting sick the last week and a half. When I got better, like, I think it was the 6th or 7th, I went to go see the movie Dracula, A Love Tale, and it is so good. Spoiler, I don't like how the ending was, because I'm like, they didn't really get to spend, like, that much time, but in a way they kind of did, but, like, on screen it didn't seem like that much. It was definitely portrayed, it was very quick. Like, this was very quick, but I heard through the grapevine that, like, because... Oh shit, which way does this go again? If it curls this way... Going outward. Okay. I had to do that quick. Oh yeah, side note, my hair has been growing really fucking long lately. I'm pretty happy about it. Slowly getting there where I want it to be. But the movie was really good. I heard, though, through the grapevine that, like, the trip that they made in between, like, when Mina was with Dracula towards the end, like, I guess it's a couple days journey to get to Paris, I think it was, or like the outside of it. I'll have to like some Transylvania to Paris or something like that. I don't quite remember, but I guess it was a long time for them to like have that travel, and I thought it was so cute, but also so sudden and so tragic too, that I'm like, really, why? But if you made it through the spoiler, glad you made it through the spoiler. Yeah, it's just, I just didn't like the ending. That's all I'm gonna say. If you haven't seen it yet, you should probably go see the movie. It is still so good, and the actors did an amazing job. Like Zoe Blue, so gorgeous, gorgeous lady. Also Caleb Landry, I think is his name. Gorgeous eyes. That man has gorgeous eyes. Oh my god. Like, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Insane. But yeah, they did an amazing job acting. I thought they did superb. Like, it just captured my heart, honestly. Yes, it is like another movie that is part of like, oh, it's a Dracula retelling and stuff, and I'm like, man, just let the girlies have it, come on. Why you gotta like diss the girls, you know? Come on, we like girls, guys, thems, you know, we all like that Dracula stuff, okay? Leave them alone. We all want our knight in shining armor, okay? Okay? Let us have it. In a way, I do want to say that the book reminds me the movie reminds me so much of the book Blood Orange by Karina Hall. I love her books. I've been on a new book kick lately. The new book I'm reading is called Hollow. It's like a Sleepy Hollow retelling, and she does an amazing job with that. I tried reading other books from different authors that had like werewolf vibes to it. It just didn't give the same punch though that Karina does. I tried reading this book called A Wolf Without Claws or something like that, or like something without claws, and it was like a werewolf moon howling kind of book where, you know, there's some hidden romance with a werewolf and he can't transform and all this other thing, and I read through it and I'm like, it doesn't hit, man. It doesn't have enough spice. Like, yes, there was some, but not like to the point that Karina makes it. Jeez. It was a little not hitting the mark. So I decided to read this book, Hollow, I tried giving another book that's not vampire stuff to like give it a whirl. Plus, I think my boyfriend's kind of sick of me talking about about vampires. Nah, he's fine. I think he's okay with it. He is okay with it. He's told me numerous times, you can talk about whatever, whenever you want. I'm just like, I know, you're probably sick of me talking about vampires, obsessed with them, I want to get fangs and all that other thing. Hence, my name is Mariahfang, so I thought it'd be kind of fitting, it'd be kind of cute, you know? But this darn vampire has to get her Invisalign first. I got one tooth that kind of is, but I need both of them. Such a half-breed. Why am I like this? But no, for real, I do have like one tooth that is like super sharp, and the other tooth is just like, because I bit a pencil when I was a kid because I was so angry. Which is funny because I'm like, it wasn't even worth it to be angry and to like bite that pencil. Just caused like a lot of dental stuff in the future, but it's not that bad now. So, alright, let me go get my rings and stuff on, and I'll go get kind of smashed to show you guys what I got going on here. So this is the outfit. I do have yoga pants on. We're not going to do that. But I just was kind of lazy because we have people coming over to fix our garbage disposal because that's leaking. So we're getting that fixed. And then I figured this would be kind of cute to show. A little cathedral ring. My little butterfly ring. You're so cute. And then I do have my obsidian ring because I love obsidian. Obsidian is so fucking pretty. Yeah. So So I'm pretty stoked. Also, I gotta clean up my altar space. It's been starting to look a little like disaster. Things are a little close together, so Aphrodite and Hecate need their own space, but so I kind of got like that going on, but like there's more. She could be bougier, just saying, a little bougier. Also, I tried this new stuff out lately and I kind of like the smell of it. If you don't know what this is, it's kind of like Florida water but different a little bit. Same thing but different brand. The Spiritual Shield works so fucking good. I tested it out the other night when I was going to the movies and such, and it seemed to work pretty good. Usually I'll talk about that in a different video, but moving altars and stuff is also scary because I want to make sure she's doing good too. I want to make sure Akate's doing good too, but like it's just a lot. Like, I know they're gonna be fine with like the moving process. It's just like it's a lot trying to like move stuff, especially all of this. But hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna get going, and if you want me to talk about other cool things, let me know. I'm probably gonna talk about my altar thing next and how I take care of that. So mwah, love you guys, thank you, and bye.